Hi, welcome back to another total multiplayer video. But first, I would like to start on now, it's normally that I don't have to do these things, but as I've mentioned before in previous update videos, my channel will be doing significantly less stuff. This is because of studying. Hold on, I'm just going to change these options right now. Now, you may be wondering, but King, you've done your exams already. Why didn't you just make videos on YouTube for the rest of your life? Well, that's not fortunate for us all. As you can see, there's something I have a life. Yes, I know I have a life. I have social, I have friends and that, and I like to talk to them, but I want to do well in my exams. It doesn't mean that I will completely devote myself to gaming or to the exams. Like, there'll still be the odd occasional YouTube video, but there won't be anything big like a new series or anything. So Wargame Red Dragon, yes, that is the final episode. I'm sorry, but we'll find something to replace that in time. But other than that, what I'm saying right now, there's going to be a whole lot less videos. Like, some weeks there might be none, heck, even a month or two. Well, that's the worst case scenario. So you're wondering, King, I didn't come here to listen to you damn complain about your damn life because I don't even know who you are. Instead, I want to see this game. Can't really blame you, to be honest. So let's have a look here. We'll start with the Huns. Huns are pretty nomadic people. As you can tell, they have a lot of horse archers. These are nooks. I don't know much about them, but they're pretty damn good elite horse archers, well armored. I'll tell you something about Hunnic armor, but later on, and why I'm always using crossbows against the Huns. Next, we have some Hunnic steppe cataphracts. The Huns were, funnily enough, Mongolian descendants. Huns were a tribe of Mongols. They just got big because they conquered and amalgamated all the steppe people. These, as their name describes them, are steppe lancers. They do wonders. And yes, even though they don't have any ammo, they can still shoot while on the move. Like, do you see even a bow on them? Like, they might throw the sword, maybe. Steppe levy, or steppe, no wait, these are steppe spearmen. They're slightly better armored, but more steppe cataphracts, and archers. Ura archers are the elite Huns. They're drawn up from vassal states, conquered anyone basically. These guys are the foot archers. You don't want to mess with them. They can hold themselves up pretty well because of their armor. Next we have the Hunnic commander. So if you want to be really roleplay about this, imagine this guy. He just came after the battle where Attila got defeated and he's leading his own personal army back to the steppes. But the West Romans have come and countered him once he was on the move. So you see he's moving some of his Avar. We haven't looked at these guys yet. The Avar Horde are just basically Avars. People from Europe drawn up to fight. They're pretty cheap, but they're good at what they do. Trust me. So you may be wondering, well, King, you brought the West Romans. How can you counter them? Well, I brought spearmen. The most elite spearmen available. The Corrente Sorotes. Or am I saying that right? Please, forgive me. These guys will hold your line. They're the best Roman spearmen. These are the best spearmen you can get for West Rome. West Rome! Anyway. You see that I'll use them a lot, but not properly. My micro is not the greatest, but I still came out on top. Next you see I have these heavy cavalry wings. Thankfully they did upgrade cavalry speed. But there's still a few problems. But hey, so you see we have Scolate Palatina with Lancer Cav. Why do I keep these guys so close together? So these guys engage, these guys hit the flank, and they got charge bonus. Think about it. Although they have light armor, you see that they're not actually involved in combat that long, and these guys are pretty elite. Like, they have 34, and then, oh god, those looks. Yeah, you see we can beat the steppe cataphracts head on, but those nooks, man, they scare me. We should be able to beat them head on, though, so it's all okay. So Why have you brought crossbows, Kingstrategist? It's pretty odd because you're an archer man. You prefer to shoot at longer range. Why give that up? Well, Hunnic armor, you see, has 3 layers. Top, which is the normally leather or chainmail. The middle, which is a special type of cloth that is dipped in an antibiotic. This cloth will disinfect the wound if an arrow is shot into it. Because an arrow twirls, it will twirl up in the cloth. Doesn't block it, but it will stop it. And the 3rd layer is just a clove. But you see, that's not the best bit. Crossbows don't twirl on the shot. It's just a straight shot. That's why they got less range. And don't trust me, they're mean. When you see that, I use them to great effect. So you see we're just narrowing each other down, like he's trying to charge me with his cavalry, so I spread out. Doesn't want my guys running, and they do start trying to shoot backwards. Of course, his nukes got some shots off, but you see, because they're wearing, because these are elite battle style, they have chain, so they're not that easy to kill. I should have moved my spear units in front at this point. As you can see, these guys are actually Romans on the most part. Yes, mustache. Anyway, yeah, videos will be coming. Oh, this might even be my last video for a while. So you see Archer fire just tearing into my guys over there. I know Oakley does it. Okay, right. Damn. Figure this out one day. So you see I moved my men in front. Now you may be wondering, hey, why are you doing this? Well, these guys are heavily armored and have shields. Look how many casualties they're taking. That's the first one after 3 feckin' volleys. See, the Huns are playing very defensively. They should be exploiting my weaknesses. But now, because I got my cavalry on my wings, they can't. Because they can't survive a head-on fight. So you see, I form up into this gladiator-styled formation. Even though there's a massive flaw in it, like you could easily shoot that guy's belly. But over that distance, about it. So you see, their arrows are being quite ineffective. And my guys, having extremely short range, have to run up here. Now watch these Avar horsemen get beat. That guy just went flying off his horse. That's how powerful these crossbows are. And that was for the first volley of 3 guys. Now the Avars aren't moving. They're just firing like normal archers. Bad move for them. Because you see, my guys are protected by my Adeptus Sororitas shields. And you see that they did relatively take a few casualties. Sadly enough, the battle started, but more importantly, enough in the stage of the battle to be kept alive for obvious reasons. Now you see the Huns are moving, they're trying to get the Avar back in because they've noticed there's nobody protecting the crossbow. Form up in closer formations this time. Because they're having struggling to shoot. So you see the Huns were going to charge, but instead I form up. Crossbows flying from either side. These guys get ready, going around, and almost immediately, with maximum concentration, waiting on the last few guys to load. Love that. This guy's like, oh, I was glad I brought a shield today. Alright, is everyone ready? We see the first rank will only fire, but you see these archers can shoot twice as fast. Downside of the crossbow. See, this is just exchanging volleys between the 2 sides. And you see the crossbows have just fired back. And the effect is devastating. Some Avars even getting hit in the head. Like that one bounced off a guy. Oh, it didn't kill him. But you see that formidable line of Roman spearmen forming up, taking the majority of the arrows for the crossbowmen. Crossbowmen still gonna hit though. I probably should have moved them up closer, but I was worried I might hit my own spearmen in the process. You see, he brings up his own archers to do battle. And as at this moment, I was like, screw it. We do this now. I've had enough of this little archer game. It's time. And his nukes, who are Norks, or whatever they're called, the elite of his force to back off in fear of the East Roman cavalry, West Roman cavalry. This was a bad move, because now the rest of the Roman cavalry will force itself. Like, let's admire the moment. This poor unit of archers that gets hit by comets and a lot of other. Like, I wasn't scared of these Urar archers or spearmen. Look, just ramming them off, hitting the step cataphracts before they move. The majority of the Hun army, he's thrown into panic. Like, he's getting men out of there because he knows he can't win up a straight-on fight. And these guys are coming in to support. And you see that this battle is just, all these forces are just everywhere. Like, a few of our guys down, but the Huns are just taking massive casualties. Step cataphracts are built for sustained combat, because it was a mix of lancer and melee cav, including more cav now seeding out, and spearmen being committed into this. But you see he does quite well on this one because he constantly pops in and out of these formations or somehow rams through them. Even though these guys are built for stopping cavalry, they still somehow lose to the Knicks. Haven't killed one yet. Thankfully that is changing right now. Just as I say that. See, you may wonder who's fleeing. Crossbow. You can't. Basically, his cav could just do that. It's actually quite clever. But you see on the main front, he is losing. His cavalry don't stand a chance hit. Step spearman. You might say cavalry's a but I don't want to pace. Unlike the Franks, now we have it. This is how you counter. If he doesn't play quick enough, you take advantage. See, I'm prioritizing his generals by sending some units back to assist. And the Hunt is not quick enough on the draw. His men are engaged. And just engage others and step spearmen. Everyone feels it. Over here, they have been fortunate to take out the majority of my crossbowmen. These crossbowmen still adding in weight of fire over there. Just killing any Huns that's sadly enough getting away. Just chasing my comms. They're not as powerful as the other ones, but you can see that it doesn't really matter. They're still heavy cavalry. These just don't give a damn. A few getting hit by arrows, but to be honest, he should have concentrated that force and start hitting back. Because now, look, his forces are in retreat. And the spearmen are coming into play. Like, these guys, they're great against cavalry, but they lack the skill to stop cavalry. But you see now the battle is just taking a drastic turn. Like a minute ago, that balance of power wasn't in our favor. We were outnumbered by the Huns, but he didn't act quick enough. Look, still not acting quick enough, even though there's about 100 Roman cavalry coming into the rear. Even though you have shields on your back, I doubt they'll stop a lance coming on horseback. And you see he's still trying to retreat, still trying to live, but you're getting stabbed, you're getting shafted in the back. That's the best Scottish term to put it. And you see even a Hunnic warlord's like, so guys, let's go away. So you see it was a close victory. Like, now let's look at this. This is my favorite part about what did what. So we see the spearmen, the Urars hardly got any kills. But you see his cavalry, these two, the Norks, the elite ones, devastating. But you see my cavalry, like the kills are much more spread out. Infantry got a good few kills, and so did he. Then, but it was my general. He was just on the front lines, like, okay, the man who brings me the most Huns dead gets a free. Ah, damn it! Did they have armor props back? Nah, they didn't have. Free caviar. That'll do. That'll do. So I hope you enjoyed that little video, and I hope you learned how the hell to beat the Huns. You don't fire arrows, you fire crossbows, even if they do have shorter range. See you next time. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and if I don't put out any videos, I'm sorry, I'm studying.